Watch, practice, learn. V-Stock. Hey, Namaskar, Adab, Sat Sri Akal, my dear friends. This is your host and dost Naveen Malik once again welcomes you a lot on your favorite tutorial channel on YouTube, which is none other than but V-Stock. And my dear friends, once again I am here to present a brand new tutorial for you. And my dear friends, today we will create animated banner inside Photoshop. Yeah, you heard it right. Yes, in Photoshop. But what we are going to create? Just have a look on this. Yes, we will create this animated video banner. But how we will create this? For this, I am here in the front of you through this tutorial to teach you. So as you are seeing that there are many things, the text is coming, the transition is coming, and these images are coming. So in this, I have created the animation. These keyframes are already added here. But to learn from scratch, what we have to do, we have to reset this timeline. In fact, we have to delete this timeline. So for that, what we have to do, you are looking these three horizontal bars here. Just do left click on this and these options will come here. So now you have to click on delete timeline. So as you are seeing, the whole layers are now deleted. There is nothing in this. There are many options also which you have to understood. I would like to tell that I have made this canvas, document of square size. So here is the size of it. It is 400 by 400 pixels and 722 is the resolution. You can make the banner of your desirable size. As you are seeing that big electronic sale text and this yellow as a background is coming here. So first thing will come first definitely. So as you are seeing that there are many layers in this layer panel. So to do the animation, what we have to do, we have to bring the timeline up here. For that, you have to click on window. Now click on the timeline. As you will click on timeline, this timeline will get appear. So there are two options here, create video timeline and create frame animation. But in today's tutorial, we will create video timeline. To do this, left click on this create video timeline. Now click on create video timeline. So as you are seeing that layers which are appearing in layers panel in the order, the same layers here are appearing in the similar order to the layer panel. Yeah. So I have actually done many things here. So by default, as you are seeing that it is of 25 FPS, means 25 frames per second. This will be the frame rate and you can change it from here. If you want to change the frame rate, just click on set timeline frame rate. There are multiple options. There is custom options also here. So whatever you want to use, whatever frame rate you want to set, you can do it from here. But for me, the 25 frame rate for the today's tutorial is fine. So as you are seeing that yellow, red and white band layers are coming here in order 1, 2, 3. But what we will do, we will select these three layers and move it to the right side. So after this, you are seeing that big electronic cell and layer 2 is coming here. So now what we will do, we will animate this big electronic cell. So in order to do this, we will add a transform keyframe here. Left click here to add a keyframe. Now move your playhead to the right, approximately on 10th of the frame. Now add second keyframe. And now go to first keyframe. Press Ctrl plus T. Now press the Alt key of your keyboard and drag it like here. Yes. So in order to apply this transform here, either you have to press Enter key from your keyboard or you can click on this icon. So as you will apply the transform, this transform will get applied and the text is scaled. So now play the animation by pressing spacebar from your keyboard. Yes, the big is animated now. Now come to text electronic sale. Yeah, click on this icon to explore the options. Now click on transform and add second keyframe here, and on the first keyframe just make the position of it outside from the canvas. Play the animation. Yeah, but if you want to do some more animation in this, you can. I am actually adding a keyframe here. Now press Ctrl T to transform it again. Now press hold key and scale it a little. Now press enter from your keyboard to apply transform once again. Now apply another keyframe here. So click on this to add a keyframe. Now press Ctrl T and make it little smaller. Okay, it's done now. Now come to these yellow, red and white band. These layers are actually I have added here to apply a transition. Hold the shift key from your keyboard and click on the yellow one. Now as you're seeing that the three layers are selected now. Move these three layers here. So now click on this yellow band and move it here. Select the red band and press Ctrl T from your keyboard and move it here. And now press on white band and press Ctrl T and now drag it somewhere in the middle. So as you're seeing the width of these layers. And now move your playhead here and add a second keyframe. And now go to first keyframe. Select this layer and drag it to the left side and make it out from the canvas. And on this keyframe, this layer should pass and go out of the canvas like this. And now come to the red band. Now add a position keyframe here and second one here, and move this layer to the right side and make it out from the canvas. And now on the second keyframe, this layer should animate in and out from right to left, but should be out from the canvas like this. So now come to the white band. Here is the white band. Click on position like this, add a keyframe and make it out from right side, and on the left it should be out from the canvas. Now make it with some delay, just shift this layer here. Move it here. So as you are seeing that on this moment, these layers, these three layers are actually covering the whole canvas. Now this would be the cut point of the text layer. Now go to the text layer, big, and this electronic cell along with this yellow background. Either you can fold in these layers like this to make the layers get appear which are actually behind in the position in this Photoshop document. So this is the one way. So the another way is actually also quite interesting. For that, what you have to do, just select your layers. Now click on this scissor here. Scissor icon means cut. So as you will apply the cut from here, you will see that the layers with a copy has created. So here you have to delete these layers as a copy which you have seen that already created. So this was the second way to do this. So as you are seeing that the text has come, then transition is coming, and now these items are here. There are many pics here, there are many images here. I already downloaded and positioned these images, these pics in Photoshop document here. I have downloaded these images from pexels.com and unsplash.com. By the way, I have already set these images along with these two yellow bands. So as you are seeing that the layer 1 and the layer 1 copy are actually two horizontal bands. So now as you are seeing that whole things are animating except these. So why don't we animate these also? Just position them. As I was saying that it's not actually properly aligned. Mm. This document is also available for download. Just go to the description of this video and you will find the Google Drive link of this PSD image. So now what I'm going to do, I'm selecting all these layers, and now on this cut point I will make them available to appear. Now come to the mic and add a keyframe here. On this position, just make it out from the canvas. This will appear as animation left to right. Move this keyframe here. Come to this one, the headphone. Oh, it's here. Move it here, and now add a keyframe. And on this keyframe, set the position of it outside of the canvas, and this will come top to bottom. This should be here. Now select the smartwatch. This is a smartwatch layer. Now add a position keyframe. Now add second keyframe of position. Position it out from the canvas and move the keyframe here and move this here. You can do the animation of these three also. Just click on this speakers, and where are the speakers? Add a keyframe, second keyframe, move it left out. Select the laptop layer, position it, mm, this way. Select the camera layer. Now position it this way. So all is okay except this actually because as I am creating the animation, this you are seeing that this layer is actually coming out from this band. So what you can do is just select this and now select marquee and draw a rectangular marquee here, select the area and press delete. Now match the keyframes. Select the laptop layer and this time move this keyframe here and this keyframe here. If you want some long animation, you can move your keyframes like this. This actually totally depends upon you that how long duration you want of your animation. Now select this Android box, apply opacity keyframe. Now approach 1, 2, 3. On third frame, apply a second keyframe here and now set the opacity 0 on the first keyframe like this. 1, 2, 3. Now select these two keyframes, right click, copy and then right click and paste. Paste it again. Remain these two keyframes selected and then right click and click on paste. Otherwise these will not be pasted. And now click on TV. As you are seeing that the TV layer is now selected, explore its options and now click on opacity. Add a keyframe with opacity 0. 1, 2, 3. Add a second keyframe with the opacity 100. 1, 2, 3. Now select these two keyframes, right click and click on copy and then do right click once again and click on paste. Yeah, paste again. Do similar thing with the third layer. Mm, Select the phone layer, explore its options. Now add opacity keyframe here. So we have to animate this with a gap of 3 keyframes. 1, 2, 3. Set the opacity to 0 and 1, 2, 3. Paste, paste. So now after this, the main information and the last and the final information along with the product logo and the sale information will get appear here. So to get appear that we will use this transition once again. So to use it once again, what you have to do is to select all these 3 layers. So now you have to convert these 3 layers as a smart object. So to do that, by selecting these 3 layers in layer panel, right click here and these options will get appear. Now click on convert to smart object. Yeah. So as you are seeing that these 3 bands are now converted into the smart object with the name yellow band. So now just create a copy of this. Press Ctrl J from your keyboard or right click here to make it duplicate. Click on duplicate layer and it asking for the name. So you can name it transition. Yeah. Now shift it here or even here you can place it. So mm, okay. Move it from the left side and this would be the cut point of your animation. As you're seeing that this is now covering the whole canvas. So now make your layers disappear display head on the position of 2 seconds and 7 frames. So now all the layers will be folded in. Just make it fold. Just folding, folding, fold it inside. Yeah, let's do this, do this. And now the final logo of your brand name will get appear here. So now here the logo of your product along with a button can come here. So what we will do, we will just add a text here. So we will write we stock, we stock, we stock. to mix. And add a layer here with a rounded rectangle of, I think this much is fine. A stroke if you want, then now write the text here. What it will be? It will be tap or click. Okay, tap click. Now make it quite smaller. Now select these three layers and change the order of these three layers, and it should be behind this transition. So it's okay. This would be the in cut point of these three layers. So as you are seeing that the animation is now the 7 seconds long, but we want it just for 3 seconds and 10 frames. So this is the work area bar. Just move it here. Yeah. Now the animation you will render, you will create, whether it will be the video animation or the GIF animation, it will be created with this work area bar duration. This is the in, and this would be the out point of your video render. So as you are seeing that this animation is being played in loop just because of this loop playback. This loop playback is selected. That's why this animation is being played in loop. So the animation is ready. Why don't we export it right now? So to export it, left click here and click on render video. So after some processing, this will get appear here. Now click on select folder and click on desktop or whatever position you want to set. Select folder, and this here is showing Adobe Media Encoder and Photoshop image sequence. If you want to render image sequence, you can choose the Photoshop image sequence. I will choose Adobe Media Encoder here. Format is H.264. H.264 is the compression of the video, and this creates MP4 format. So preset is of medium quality by default. You can choose any one of your choice. So I will click on high quality this time. Document size will be document size. If you want to render it in some another resolution or with the another size, you can do it, but the document size is 400 by 400 pixels. So if you will create the animation with this, any one of these, the size will get mismatched and this video will get cropped or smaller, or will get adjusted accordingly as per resolution or accordingly as per video size. But as of now, I will go with document size. In the frame rate, document frame rate is selected, which is 25 frame per second. So you can choose any one of your choice, and if you choose any another frame rate except your document frame rate, definitely the result of animation will be different. So preset is progressive, it's fine for me, and document 1.0 as expect is fine. And in the range section, all frame, set frame and work area is showing. So work area, so as you're seeing that 0 to 84 means 85 frames will be rendered. So now click on render to create animation. So as you are seeing that the exporting is done, now check the animation. So as you are seeing that the animation which we have rendered as a video file is actually quite fast. So you can manage these things by adjusting your keyframes. So once you will do and create this, you will come to know all about these things. So video banner has created, I think video animation is more fine than GIF, because a GIF will produce just 256 web colors. But still, if you want to create the GIF animation of this animated sequence, then what you have to do is just click on file, click on save as. Now here choose the location first, then click on save as type, and then choose GIF from save as type and click on save. As you will click on save, the dialog box will get appear. So as you're seeing that GIF save options are here, and in this palette section by default it is showing local selective. You can select anyone. I think local selective for me is okay. You can select anyone and make a GIF from that, and do share your experience in comment section. And in this section named forced, here none should be selected. If you want black and white primaries and web, you can, but for me none is okay. I am not changing any option and any values from here. Just click on OK to get your GIF animation rendered. Yeah, it's saving. Now as you are seeing that the GIF animation of this animated sequence is rendered and created. Now check the animation file. So as you are seeing that the animation is now being played in the loop. So I hope that you really enjoyed and liked this tutorial. If you like this tutorial, then don't forget to share it with your friends and with them who are curious like you. But before going, I will say, if you hadn't subscribed the channel VStock, then do it right now to get all type of updates and notifications regarding new videos. Now your host and host Naveen Malik signing off now. We will meet once again only on VStock. Jai Guruji.